Gus.
Hello.
It's Luke.
How'd you get this game 20 years before it came out?
I am from the future.
Okay, well, what are we doing?
Well, today we're in Battlefield 2042, and we're going to be getting all the achievements needed for the different specialists in the game.
All of them?
Oh, yeah.
5?
There's quite a few.
Oh, shit.
And not all of them have achievements connected to them, but we're going to cover the ones that do. And
What's
first
that?
off, we're going to talk about that URL, which is very important. You need to go to portal.battlefield.com in order to make these custom maps that you can play with by yourself and a bunch of bots to make these achievements a lot easier.
You can make specific maps? That sounds like cheating.
We're going to be cheating to the max
And
today.
they put Portal in Battlefield? Oh my god.
You take a portal to another game.
I need to get this game.
That's right.
This is incredible.
So we're going to start off with one called B Guns Dry, and that's for inflicting 2,500 damage in one round while defending objectives using Boris's sentry gun.
Oof. Boris, huh?
Boris. So
He must be B gun.
Boris. But his gun is kind of weak. It's really easy to destroy. It's stationary, and it shoots incredibly slow.
Okay.
So that's what makes this one the hardest in my opinion. But for starters, you're going to want to go into Portal and change all of these settings that I've listed here.
Mm-hmm. AI difficulty beginner. That's good. That's good.
This will help make this a little bit faster, as I tried to do this normally a few times and I just couldn't get it in a round. Maybe you can, but this actually went a lot faster once I changed these settings.
This is how you did it, and it was pretty easy.
So I would say these will be good going forward on most of these, and I'll call out if you need to change those across these as well too. But once you get into this one, you're going to load up your first and very first map that we'll probably play on a few times, though. It's kind of a cool new one that's coming up. Manifest, yep. It's going to be a...
What are we manifesting?
Manifesting these Chivos,
Nice.
baby.
Hey, it's Boris.
Yeah, there's Boris. Check out our man.
Pliers on his chest? So, all right, who's Boris? Is he like the gunnery guy? Like,
Yeah, he's just like, let's go to the objectives.
okay. Does he use bombs?
No, well, he can use bombs. As a support, you get access to blow stuff up. But funny enough, everyone can use rocket launchers in this game. You can be a
That's
medic
cool.
and use rockets.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
I've seen it happen.
Also, bonus achievement from when I was driving around before.
Nice.
Burnout, baby.
Hey, this is like 6 achievements.
That's right. That's a bonus one. I didn't even mention in this.
You're welcome.
But once you spawn in here, you're going to take a hovercraft and you're going to go to one objective on here that I found to be a pretty good one. The very tough part about this, again, is that you have to be defending an objective. You can't just throw your turret down willy-nilly. Like, the bots have to be attacking your objective, or you have to be on it and place your turret down in order to use that.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, so that's what kind of took this one a long time for me. But again, this is a spot that I found. There's some other great recommendations from other people where they found this to work. But for me, I took this over to A1 here. And with all these settings, I'm going to run up here and plant the turret in a very specific spot where, for some reason, the pathing causes the bots to come to this spot. Which is,
well, they're shooting. You better fire back.
So I'm going to pew a little.
Okay, all right. Good shot, good shot.
But this stairway right here, for whatever reason, they love to group up at the bottom of it.
Okay.
And so I unfortunately had my footage crash when I actually got the achievement.
Okay.
But this is the exact procedure that I did.
And eventually that automatic sentry will kill, or do enough damage, rather, and the achievement will pop. Okay.
Yep, you'll see it too as, when you're hitting people, your little crosshairs show up, those white ones too. Your bot does the same.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's already pelting people over there. And it takes it a long time to shoot. It has to look at a target and think if it wants to shoot, and then it'll start shooting.
Do you need to ever fix it or heal it or anything like that?
You can, if you have the support tool, you can go up and repair it, which comes default. You can also pick up the turret and place it back down in order to easily repair it as well too.
Okay.
So just rinse and repeat that, and I'd say maybe 20-30 minutes if you're lucky, you should get this achievement.
I feel like if they put automatic turrets in the game, why do we even need to play it? Why can't the robots just fight each other?
I wish. Next one though is called Happy Birthday. This one's an incredibly easy one where you're going to play as the specialist Angel, and you have to call in 15 loadout crates. Now, all you need to do is as soon as you load in, you're just going to start spamming these crates. This isn't a normal match too, but you can easily do this in another one.
What do you press to call in a crate?
First, you're going to press left on your directional pad to get your little ammo pouch. And then you're going to hold down left trigger to get a reticle where you can call in the drop. And then right trigger calls it in. and you're just going to rinse and repeat that 15 times.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Well, happy birthday, Angel.
Yeah, pretty easy one, too.
If you were a specialist, what would your, like, code name be?
I'd want to be code name Burger.
Burger?
Yeah.
Because you turn them into mincemeat.
Yep, and then we go out for burgers afterwards.
Yeah, and then, you celebrate with Big Macs.
What about you?
I would be specialist... I would be specialist mincemeat.
The Meat Boys.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be Patty. I'd be specialist Patty.
We got a crack squad right now.
Yeah.
Well, the nice part is this one is, again, good achievement. Most of these are 15. The very last one, funny enough, is 35, but all these are 15.
Kind of weird. Do they just like the last guy more?
I guess so. His was actually disabled for a while, too, but...
I bet you it's like, they were all like, okay, all these will be 15, and they're like, hey, we're actually short, like, 25 gamer score, and they're like, yeah.
Just bump it up.
Yeah, just bump that guy up by 20.
But that one.
Wow, you crushed Russia.
Yeah, that one would be pretty good. So here we are again. This is just another online match. You don't have to do it, but you can. This is an easy one called Going Places, where you're going to be traveling 1,000 meters in one round with Mckay's grappling hook.
Oh, and it's infinite, I see down there.
Yep. So Mckay is another operator that you don't get right off the bat, so you do have to play a little bit. I think until level 15 to unlock him. But then he starts off with this little grapple gun that whenever you can grapple to something, you'll see it turn into that diamond, and you're just going to rinse and repeat that the whole match. I will say that this tracking did not show up correctly for me in the actual Xbox tracker, like it did for a little bit, and then it stopped. But I just kept grappling and grappling and grappling, and eventually it popped towards the end.
All right.
Kind of a fun skill, too, where you get to grapple around with him. It seems to be the new hotness is grappling hooks
kidding.
right now, right?
I guess, so did Doom do it first, or was that Apex? I'm sure someone's going to be like, actually, it was Castlevania back in 1995.
That's right. I feel like, because it was Doom Eternal that added the grappling hook.
It must have been Doom Eternal, so it couldn't have been Doom.
Yeah, I think once Pathfinder came in and changed the whole game on Apex, that's when we got here.
Well, now Master Yeef is copying them, and Doom Guy.
Here I am copying them, too.
Yeah. What's this guy's name?
Mckay.
Mckay.
Yep.
The poor man's Pathfinder. It looks like you can't shoot it that far.
It's pretty weak.
Alright.
So just kind of take your time, but it's not a very hard achievement by any means. Just
something to keep in mind.
Another time-consuming one. Most all of these you do have to do within a single round, so you know it's not cumulative. And if you are trying for these in a online one, it can take you quite a bit. So that's why I do recommend doing an offline mode for a few of these.
Yeah, look at that.
And voila!
Oh, that is in a
Right
round.
as I get killed.
Yeah.
Next is a very long achievement as well, too, unfortunately. And this one's for using the specialist Falk, called Doctorfaulk in the house. And for this one, you have to heal 3,000 points of damage within a single round using her Surette pistol. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go into Portal, you're going to start up a fresh match, and you're going to leave all the settings default this time. The only one to change, though, is friendly fire on. Those earlier settings before, they actually will make this like unobtainable for whatever reason.
Sure.
So just make sure that you set them all to default and turn friendly fire on. You can then go around, blast your friendly bots with your pistol, and then just heal them.
She will heal you by any means necessary.
Something to note with the pistol, too, is you only need to shoot one syringe and it'll heal them over time.
Okay.
Nice part of that, too, is you can just get into a group of people and pew, 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 pew.
3,000 points? How much health does, like, someone have?
100.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
So, this is towards the end of the match where luckily I spawned in and I saw one low bot just right in front of me after I'd been doing the same trick the whole match of getting into groups of bots and just healing them. And, of course, trying to miss this helicopter with my rocket.
Yeah, you look great doing it.
But once you do that enough, you'll get that achievement. Likewise, too, this one did not track, so just keep at it.
You just gotta, believe in yourself, pull a Naruto. This next one is called A Bird, A Plane, and it's for playing as Specialist Sundane and in the wingsuit, flying from the rocket hangar to the launch pad on orbital.
Yep.
Whatever that means.
So, that's what we're going to do. You'll spawn on top of this objective if you're lucky enough. And all you need to do is switch to the specialist ahead of time, activate your wingsuit, and you'll see I didn't even have to get this far to the actual launch pad, and it popped right there.
Oh, cool.
So a super easy one too. Just note that again, you have to be on orbital, and you have to have the specialist
who map specific one.
Yep, I think they are pretty available early on. You might have to get just a few levels, but.
This next one is called Doze This. Perform 7 kills in 1 life with Dozer's Sob 8 ballistic shield.
This is our last one, Gus. We're 35 Gs though, and funny enough, this was actually disabled for the launch. For some reason,
the shield was too strong.
I don't know. They were like, we're investigating issues with the shield, and we're disabling it for now.
I bet you it was too strong or something.
So for a while, you couldn't get this because it's just straight up disabled. But now, same deal too. I'm in that same bot match where I was getting the heals and flying around, and I'm playing as Doze, just running around and bashing
7 kills? That's easy.
Sometimes the bots can get an angle on you, and they'll kind of get a little squirrely as you run up, so don't run into big groups of them. Just try to pick them off one by one, and as you can see, I'm having a little trouble with that sniper.
I would not fist fight someone who is behind a shield. I got dropped his guns.
That's right. Going for the pistol knife combo.
Alright, well, what's the official right bumper review of Battlefield 3814?
Well, it was a 7 out of 10 in my mind when it launched, but it's dropped down to about a 6 for me right now.
Ooh, the bugs persist.
Bugs have been a big issue, like my loadouts, connecting to games, just in general, that's been kind of bad. The other part too is this is the first Battlefield without any single player experience. Strictly multiplayer. So I feel like for a game that's 100% multiplayer, it should have a very polished multiplayer.
What else they working on, huh?
Exactly. That's my my take on this too.
Who makes Battlefield? EA?
DICE.
DICE. Oh, guys, stop making Battlefield games. Make another Mirror's Edge.
Jeez. So I'm not quite sure. It's had a rocky start, and the Steam reviews are not positive.
I can't imagine.
But for now, I do enjoy it when it works, so I hope to see more improvements coming out. And anything else for our lovelies before we sign off?
Make Mirror's Edge again, please.
Mirror's Edge, you will live again. Bye!